Let's go. Tyler Schaefer joining me, taking on Emily Whitmire, Power Slap number 14 from New Orleans. Welcome to Power Slap and Slap Fighting. How excited are you to make your debut?
Hi, how's it? I'm actually pretty excited, a little nervous, but mainly excited because this day has finally come, and yeah, I just can't wait to get on that stage and connect with people. So yeah, I'm just excited for the overall experience.
Awesome. I mean, you're a veteran in MMA. Why Power Slap now for you, and why is it the right time?
Oh my God, I should have turned off my notifications. I feel like this year I made it my duty to kind of any opportunity that presents itself that I wanted to go ahead and try it. I like to say that I'm like the queen of side quests. So I like to keep myself busy and try new things. I joined the boxing league this year, so that was like a good paycheck fighting back to back consistently. I did combat jiu-jitsu for the first time I debuted. Back in June. And then this opportunity came a little bit earlier on in April, and I went out to the camp to give it a try because, people have their pros and cons about this. So I wanted to just try out the camp myself and let me be the judge of everything. And it took me some time, even when I came back from the camp, to finally decide if I really wanted to do it. And yeah, I just sat down with myself and was just, kind of game planning and plotting and seeing if this is something that I truly wanted to do. And yeah, here I am.
Awesome. Well, we've got you here now. What motivates you to fight? And I mean, really just to take on all of these, if you want to call them side projects or side hobbies for you.
Um, I think it's just like within myself. I want to be able to say that I did it, to share my journey. I feel like a lot of people just kind of give their own opinions, which is fine, but it's mainly like through judgment. And so I think that was like my ultimate goal, to like just prove to myself that I can do it, and it's okay to try to do things and embrace these new challenges. Um, Especially because, like I said, this year I told myself I want to try a little bit of everything, and then I'll go back to MMA as my main focus. Um, so yeah, I think what just motivates me and inspires me is just myself to just take on those risks and embrace all the challenges that come with it.
Awesome. What challenges do you foresee in Power Slap that may be unique to, some of that experience you've had in MMA?
Hmm.
It's a good question, isn't it?
That is a good question. I mean, I guess we'll have to find out Friday, but as far as from being a fan of it and watching it from the beginning, um, it's just hard, because there's really no defense side of it, and you just got to make sure you got a strong neck and jaw, and
Mhm.
you really have to be able to kind of take those hits and give them.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, that question's kind of hard just because I've it's my first time, and I kind of want to just see how it goes and then just kind of go from there.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure. Well, in the camp in April, I'm sure you went there probably with, a certain expectation. Did that expectation change after being part of the camp? And, did you take, slap fighting more serious after being there with other athletes and seeing the commission and how Power Slap conducted themselves?
Oh my gosh, yes, most definitely. And the cool thing was, we met the coaches. I met amazing girls there. We all like have a solid friendship now. And it was definitely not what I expected, like as far as like training and like, how to prepare for it, like defensively and offensively, all the body mechanics for it. So I thought that was kind of cool too, because they had like certain I guess stations to just like test your power, your strength, and all that stuff. So it was pretty cool trying all of that. And it was also cool to really speak to the coaches to get their insight on it as well. And that was really comforting. Talking to them and some girls that came. I believe Michael had came. And she was even telling us her experiences and like, what she was going through and how she was like preparing for it. So I feel like I was happy that I went there and was able to connect and talk with everyone, because it did make me train for it more seriously, take it more seriously, and just really practicing on like my form and my body mechanics and doing resistant band exercises to help strengthen like my arm, my shoulders, like so all those things came into play because of that camp. So I definitely took it more serious after that.
Awesome. That's kind of a great segue into what my next question is going to be.
Oh.
What have you been doing since slap training specifically to prepare yourself for Emily Whitmire?
I've been doing a lot of resistant band work. Um, and then your typical like having someone hold the paddle for you. And
Mm-hmm.
then as well as just working different I guess like on the swings and like my stance, what feels more comfortable for me. So again, with the technique and the form on different bags, like I use like the body bag or the speed bag and just like certain things like that. Um, and incorporating like my ab workouts and my legs, just having like a strong base, if it comes to me having to get slapped. So just preparing for all of that. And like, who knew that, you can get so tired, like my forearms and my elbows started like hurting. I got a deep tissue massage yesterday though, so that helped a lot. But it's just crazy,
Nice.
like even if it's not an intense training. Like, I mean, you can make it, but obviously, if you're going to be one hand dominant, you don't want to like overtrain it, overwork it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it does take a lot of practice and a lot of patience when it goes into your form and everything, and what count works best for you. So I feel like there's like always a lot of mental that goes into it as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. What can people expect when they tune in to watch you fight for the first time?
You can really expect an exciting performance, really gritty. I like to be a little bit serious. That's just like the character that I have to kind of set in when I'm up on the stage. But I told myself I'm going to do a little bit something different. I've been working with my brother Pono, so he's been helping me out and guiding me and giving me great advice. So he was telling me, be entertaining, put on a performance, be really like out there. So I told myself, okay, I will. I won't let the humble side get to me too much. It is a big stage. It's the biggest stage. So nerves are going to come
For
in,
sure.
but definitely you'll see the confidence and the grittiness in my performance.
For sure. Your competitor that you're going up against, Emily Whitmire, has had, a match in Power Slap. Were you able to watch any of her footage and tailor your specific game towards her?
I watched one clip. I was actually talking to Robert about it because he was actually our coach when we did the camp in April, and he sent me a footage of her when he had to corner Michael. So I saw that match when she went up against her. Um, I haven't really been like specifically just like training and worried about her. I always just stay focused on myself and um like obviously I don't look at her like she's not worthy or anything. She's I feel like a game opponent still, respectable opponent as well. So I just
Mm-hmm.
hope she's ready for the slap that I'm about to give her because I'm going first. And I'm gonna make sure it's fucking clean as fuck to the point where I don't have to get hit. So hopefully it's one and done. Cause that's the
Uh,
game plan I told myself too. I'm like, if I go first, I really gotta bring it.
yeah. This match is taking place at Bantamweight. Is that correct?
Yes, at 135. Hmm
135.
I believe
Gotcha.
her last matches were 125. So maybe she moved up. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, she was 130. Well, she was 133 against Michael Michelle Brown. So I was just taking
Oh,
a look,
okay.
but I did see she has fought in MMA at 115. So I just think
150.
she is
Yeah,
coming up in weight as well.
she's a little bit smaller girl for sure. I fight
Awesome.
125 in my MMA class. And then
Okay.
boxing
So
I
do you,
fight 130 and I fought 140.
is it just 135 is where the opportunity is at, or do you think in the future 125 is more of your home to kind of match what you do in MMA?
Um, I want to try out 135, just to see how it is. I don't want to cut like too much for this sport, you know. But if I can
Hmm.
keep the weight down, I think that's like a no-brainer to go to 125. I feel like that's gonna be my home no matter what. I'm a pretty, big girl for my size, pretty like dense, I feel like. I feel like I'd have more of an advantage for sure in 125.
Gotcha. What's exciting you most the week ahead? You're in New Orleans. I know you just touched down. What are you
Yes.
looking forward to the most throughout the entire fight week?
The food. The food, because everyone keeps talking about the food. And you know how it's like a party down here, like shut down the whole road. So I'm
Mhm.
excited to, walk around the streets, roam around, eat good food. I got my striking coach here because my teammate D Rod fights this Saturday. So I'm happy that they're going to
Nice.
be here this week because I won't be completely alone. So I'll be hanging out with them, bugging them.
Nice, nice.
But yeah,
One
I'm
last,
excited. I'm excited to eat the food.
awesome. One last one for me. If Emily's watching this interview, what do you want to say to her?
Oh, I hope you're just ready for Friday to take this mat because it's not a good look for her for you. That I'm going first, and I'm gonna make sure that she's not gonna get a slap in after that. So be ready.
Awesome. Awesome, Tyler. I appreciate you joining me, making your Slap News debut. Look forward to seeing you
Yes.
there in New Orleans. We're flying in there a little bit later in the week, and we'll be there for all the festivities throughout Power Slap 14. So take care, and we'll see you real
Well,
soon.
thank you, and you as well. Have a good one.